Now, when I do these MLM review videos, it's we have the intent that you probably stumbled across someone else's video because you just got involved with network marketing and you're like, I don't know what to do, because there really is no formal training. What there should be, like any other business, right? If you go to a Starbucks and you're an employee and you fill out the application, get hired, I have a feeling you're going to go through a Starbucks training. Every job I've ever had, I went through training. When I was with TGI Fridays back in the 90s, you had 2 weeks, Monday through Friday, show up 8 to 4 of training. Yeah, I'd learned my burgers of the week. The only one I remember is Mom was Wednesday burger, mushroom, onions, and mozzarella. And I believe that Saturday was Canadian bacon, cheddar cheese. That's a different story entirely. When I was a cop, 3 months in the academy, 3 months on FTO, and then another 3 months of probation. So you have training everywhere you go in all the jobs except for network marketing. Network marketing is the only one that we promote as, hey, own your own business, but then we don't give anybody the proper training. And I use this analogy all the time. It doesn't matter if you know how to make coffee. I can guarantee you if somebody gives you a Starbucks franchise, you do not know how to run it. You don't know the point of sale system. You don't know their inventory. You don't know the drink menu and the proper ratio of the mix. You don't know the busy time, how to handle drive-through, and how many people do you need on staff for that day, balancing the books, all that stuff. You don't know it. So you would go to Starbucks headquarters, and for brand integrity, quality control, you're going to learn it their way. We don't do that in network marketing. That's why McDonald's are all consistent. Every franchise is consistent, but it blows me away in MLM. Hey, how are you? You just enrolled. Awesome. Just go get me 2 people. And I hate that. I know you're going to try to recruit fast. I know, because your upline always tells you want to go fast. You got all the money on the table. Some companies, hey, if you do X amount of things in your first 30 days, you get a bonus. I understand all the incentives. It's to sell more product. That's the ultimate goal. Companies want you to recruit more people to sell more product. That's the ultimate goal in network marketing. It's 100% commission sales. That being said, you're going to go online and you're going to search like crazy. You're going to be looking for people and you're going to be, what do I do? How do I do it? And oh my gosh, am I in the right business to begin with? Because you're going to hear the horror stories. When I review these videos, I want to give my critique of them and what I would say. I have started my network marketing teams over several times. My standards are so high. I'm not going to be a network marketer leader where I do X amount of years in the industry, and I've been in it since late 2011. And then all of a sudden I'm going to start teaching network marketing. It's what a lot of these people do. I've never met any of these big leaders. I don't know Fraser. I know he was a good friend of Jesse Lee Ward. I do not know if he still is in the network marketing space, but like Eric Worre, I don't know if a lot of these other people who are really big are actually in network marketing or they just teach it. But a lot of people seem to find more money teaching programs because it's easier, because your funnel is more filled with people who want to, why would you just stick with company A and just sell their product when you can go across the board and open up to all network marketing people and create more money that way? That's, for me, I offer this free on our YouTube channel, and I'm hoping it has value for you. I stick with a network marketing company. I sell a product. I recruit. But at the same time, I want to help everyone out there. That's why my number's down at the bottom there, 708-982-0974. You can email me at bullofmlm@gmail.com. And any company you're with, I want to help. But I believe in doing it right, building a solid foundation. I don't think you should be a leader. I don't think you should be recruiting. I don't think you should be anything until you know certain factors. You know, your company inside and out, the product inside and out. Can you sell the product without that third party call that you do to have somebody online? Once you get that down pat, then I think you should start recruiting. I really do, because then you'll be able to pour in your team more without the help of others and actually be able to spend more time with them. But you're going to watch these videos anyways. So let's take a look at Fraser Brooks'. This is network marketing recruiting, how to get people to join your opportunity. I want to hear what he has to say, and I'm going to offer my feedback. Whenever I watch these videos and critique, I watch them in real time with you. I've never seen this before, so let's check this out, and I'll let you know what my thoughts are.
Okay, so in this video, I want to share with you what you need to say to people, especially your prospects, in order for them to get to join your opportunity.
Anybody who knows me knows I hate that your opportunity when it comes down to that. I'm trying to recruit you for sales. I really want to. I want to teach you, show you what my business is, and I want to see if you're interested in it. I use language that people understand. I don't like the flash and the shiny laser beam designed to get the cats.
Hey, my name is Fraser Brooks, and I help network marketers just like you be able to build their business using social media, and now it's time for me to be able to help you. So before I get started, do me a massive favor, smash the subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up, and at the end of the video, let me know what value you got most out of this in the comments below.
Number one thing, do you notice how Fraser's talking? That's something that you shouldn't duplicate. And I'm not saying don't be like him. I'm saying don't be like him, be like you. Sales is conveying your influence over other people in order to get them interested in your product. And you could have the greatest product in the world. You know how people are. They're not going to buy it. They're going to buy you. So your passion, your knowledge, your genuineness, everything that you care, like you when you pour yourself in them, that's what's going to get the sale. But the problem is that familiarity. And a lot of you out there have the big problem of you sell your relationship to somebody because you think this is, how many people hear this? Well, this is relationship marketing. Network marketing is relationship marketing. That's a load of crap. A relationship is going to get you in trouble. I can't tell you the amount of people who wind up sleeping with each other in this industry. I can't tell you how many times I have crossed the line and how many women in my organization that on my teams, and I'll be completely transparent like this, I've either slept with or I've inappropriately texted and we've engaged this and blah, blah, blah. It happens all the time because this industry, preys on women who need attention, women who absolutely love strong leadership in males. So if you're a man listening, pay attention. If you're a woman, pay attention. Don't fall susceptible to it. And you're gonna cross a line and it's gonna destroy your business. They teach you. You want to be animated. Hi, I'm Dominic Izzo, and welcome to the Bull of MLM Network Marketing Warfare channel. I'm here to help you. It's sales, right? It's meant to captivate you, but it's not genuine. So although Fraser, it could be genuine. I've never met him. I do not know what he's like. There is a cadence and a rhythm and a way that you speak that's going to captivate an audience that is completely unique to you. So the one thing that I don't want anybody to do is to mirror somebody just because they think they're successful. This type of sales talk, of course I've done, and it made me feel fake and it made me feel a fraud, and people picked up on it. I am real language. I'm intense. I do use words that some people are like, damn, that's kind of crass. And I'm very graphic when I speak because I want you to know that there's nothing hidden behind my agenda. So when I go to sell you, I'm not going to hide it. Hey, I want your money. I'm trying to make money off of you. Hey, listen, I want your business. I'm trying to sell you. I will never lie about that. So just be careful in the beginning. If you are like me and this type of over-the-top animated sales production kind of makes me go, I'm being sold, don't do it that way then. Don't do it that way. Just keep that in mind. Be you. Be uniquely you in this industry, but have a hard stance, have a hard line. Keep business and pleasure separated, especially in this industry, and don't screw things up.
Really appreciate that. I've got my fingers crossed here for some reason. I hope I give you value enough for you to give me a comment. All right, so here we go. What to say and what to do to a prospect in order to get them to a join. So there's a few things in the process here we have to really understand, because a lot of people go like, oh, I've got a prospect, which is someone on your list. But really, shouldn't they be a prospect once they've shown interest, right? So like for me, a prospect is someone who's potentially going to join my business. And they're only potentially going to join the business once I've established if they're open in the first place. Because you can't close a door that's not open in the first place. So you have to go out there and find out who's open. So step number one is you need to go and find someone to talk to, a prospect. Whether it's a hot contact, a warm contact, or a cold contact, right? Hot being like your family and your friends, and if you mention your name, they'll be like, oh yeah, I love him, they're my son, they're my best friend, whatever. A warm contact is someone who you just know, it's an acquaintance. A cold, or it could be someone who you've attracted, right? Because they know who you are. A cold contact is someone who you reach out to, they have no idea who you are, and you have no idea who they are, right? So, step one is you need to make that person a friend, right? You need to go and ask that person. Obviously, if they're already a friend, that's great. If they're not, you need to make them a friend. Step number two is you need to ask if they're open. So here's what I would say. And I mentioned this in my book, I Dare You. I'll leave the link to the book down below in the description. Hey Bob, just curious, Would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing way to make some extra money on social media? No worries if not, I just thought I would ask. Or it could be, hey Mary, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on a great way to make some extra income using social media? No worries if not, just thought I would ask. It could be, hey Jim, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on leveraging a game-changing fashion brand, travel brand, health and wellness brand, anti-aging brand to make some extra money? No worries if not, I just thought I would ask. Now, by you taking it away from them by saying no worries if not, just thought I would ask, it does something a little bit special. Now let me give you this situation. There's two people. The first person, I'm gonna call Bob, and we're gonna go with Mary, the second one. I love Bob and Mary, right? First one, Bob. I'm gonna go, hey Bob, please join this opportunity. He's like, no. Oh, but please. What do you think Bob's thinking? Bob knows that I need him more than he needs me. So there's a problem. He's not gonna join when that's the case. Now let's look at Mary. Hey Mary, I've got this opportunity here. I think you'd be great at it. Let me know if you're interested. If not, no worries. Now Mary's thinking, what do you mean, if not, no worries? Now if Mary feels that she needs me more than I need her, now psychologically, oh, hang on a minute, this is a different conversation. This is a different conversation because now she's thinking okay, well, if it's too good, it's too good that I might miss out. Maybe I should check it out. So it's very important you turn a stranger into a friend. Then you see if they're open. If they're open, you get them some information. Now here's the third point. What information do you send them? Most videos go like this. Are you interested in earning $500 a month working from home? This could pay off a credit card or a mortgage payment, or it could even go towards your next trip. If so, continue to watch this video. And at the end it goes, get back to the person who introduced you to find out more. No one gets back to the person who introduced them, because that's like, okay, I'm going to call you because I'm getting sold to. No one does that. So here's what you need to do. You need to have a leader video, a video that a leader's created or yourself's created, because people are much rather going to get the information by people who they trust, people who are just like them, people who are real, relatable, raw, instead of a business. When a business does a video to a customer, it's completely different to when a person does a video to another person. And at the end, you would say, hey, this information may or may not be for you, but if you could do me a massive favor, when the person who introduced you to this video reaches out, just let them know if it's for you or not. See the difference? Because now you're going to create a culture of follow-up. And then the last step, real quick, is you're going to close. Now I'm going to do another video on that. I'm going to kind of break it down, the closing, but in essence is you've got to ask quality questions. Is there anything, what did you like best about the video? Then you talk about that. Is there anything else you need to know right now in order to get started today? No, there's not. Great, sounds like you're ready to get started. It's very simple. Guys, I want you to understand, this is not a $10,000 decision. This is not a decision they're gonna have to get a mortgage on. This is not a decision they're gonna have to get a loan on. This is a $200 decision, a $500 decision, maybe a $1,000 decision, depending on the price points that you're with. All right? So, if you got value, please do me a favor. I'm begging for you here.
All right, so that was Fraser's way. We're going to go over Izzo's way, and I'm going to tell you I'm a much better salesman for a reason. Volume is what they want you to do in network marketing, and these days have to change. If we're going to change this industry, you have to take this job very seriously. Yeah, you do. You're going to be an independent contractor, and I use the Robert Kiyosaki's mindset of you're your own franchise, and every month that you're renewing your own order is helping you continue that franchise on. Those who are in the business seriously, they get that, they understand that, but majority of people in this business, they're not going to grasp that for a while until they actually see the business in work. So we have to stop selling it that way, and we have to treat every single potential sale not like he's talking about this $200 opportunity, but like a $10,000 opportunity. So I want to change the industry. This is how we're going to do it together. Let's listen to what he has to say, breakdown by breakdown, and I'm going to tell you where I disagree with him.
At the end of the video, let me know what value you got most out of this.
I got value how we change things, Fraser. I appreciate you doing this, but I got value how we're going to wind up blowing this out of the water and making this industry 100 times better.
All right, so here we go. What to say and what to do to a prospect in order for get them to join. So there's a few things in the process here we have to really understand, because a lot of people go like, oh, I've got a prospect, which is someone on your list. But really, shouldn't they be a prospect once they've shown interest? right? So like,
well, everybody's a prospect because that's what you're out there contacting him for. And he's going to go into the hot market, warm market, and cold market. I'm going to tell you it's just either warm or cold or hot and cold, either one that you want to talk about. And write this down and listen to me very carefully. I'm going to give you exactly how to do both of them. Very simple. If you're new and you decide to come into network marketing and you want to go fast, you want to do that, you're going to need all the training you can get. And no matter how many books you read, no matter how many old archived Jesse Lee Ward videos you watch, or Fraser's, or Eric's, or anybody else's out there, you're not going to succeed because you haven't applied it. The biggest thing, I don't care who you are, the phone, when you wind up doing network marketing, it's 1,000 pounds it weighs so much, and you can come up with every reason why not to use it. And then most of you are going to use it wrong. You're going to text, you're going to email, you're going to do a bunch of things wrong. I'm going to show you how to do that, exactly what to do when it comes on a cold market. But let's start with your warm market first. That is your friends and your family. And it's the ones that your upline is going to insist on you go first because they're people that you know, right? It is what it is. Don't ever treat them like you're going to sell them. I don't care how much you believe in this. I don't care how much you wind up you think that you're going to be a millionaire in the next 5 days. I don't care what it is. I got a running joke. I do a live podcast Monday through Friday, and it's a little bit more political. And during today's show, now I've been doing this 6 years. 6 years, 5 days a week. Used to be 2 hours. I'm down to 90 minutes. 5 days a week for the last 6 years. My sister calls me during the show. Phone goes through on air, and she asks me if I'm watching X, Y, and Z for the inauguration today. And I pointed out to the co-host, I said, this is proof. Been doing this 6 years. My sister doesn't understand that we are live right now evaluating the very thing that she's calling for because she's not watching me. She doesn't know it. I talk about my family on the podcast because they don't watch. So your family will never get involved with what you do. And so you need to leverage that. So stop, get it out of your mind, warm market. Oh, you're going to be great at this. I think you'd be awesome at this. No. Separate this. This is 100% business. What you do is you never lie. You tell the truth. You make a list of all of your friends and family, right? Even the ones you haven't talked to in a long time. You want something from them. And I want you to keep this in mind. You're going to reach out to everyone. This is just practice. Even the ones you have not put any effort into for years. There's a reason why. If you're going to build this business, you better learn how to bridge the gap and captivate people into listening to you. Because your prospect list, we have 4 things we do in network marketing. We contact, we show the plan, we follow up, and then we enroll, right? They talk about that all the time. Contact, show the plan, follow up, and all whatever it is. That contacting is everything. How can you show a plan if you haven't generated interest? And you can't generate interest unless you wind up contacting. And contacting is the hardest part. So friends and family, we start with the easiest ones: your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your mom, your dad, whatever. And you be honest. Listen, I just started a business. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm not trying to pitch you. I'm not trying to close you. However, I have to sell other people. I have to pitch them. I have to close them. I have to recruit them. May I practice on you? Right there. That's all you do. What is it? Oh, because when you call them, you start with your friends and family, you're the ones you speak to all the time. You're going, I don't know, and this, that, and you're going to start to feel that, like, the pressure and the anxiety in your chest. And wait a second, I'm calling you for a favor. And I know that you've got kids and you're married, you got your own life. Can you give me 5 minutes? You treat it like everything else. Hey, listen, I just started a business. I literally just signed up. I have something called an upline. It is network marketing. It's the thing that everybody says is a pyramid scam. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm not trying to close you. I'm not trying to pitch you. I would like to can I have a mock phone call with you so you can evaluate, or you can pressure me, or you can object to me, and I can learn how to improve my skill set? Can I call you back and do a 5-minute role play with you and take all the information you have? Call back. Hey, Jai, this is Dominic. I haven't talked to you in like 6 weeks and hope you're doing well. And, and screw it up. I got a business opportunity I'd like to show you, and I read this script. I don't care what they give you. The purpose is you need the repetition. You need the repetition. It's simple as that. So on the warm market, there's no screwing up. It is simply, everything you say is simply meant to sharpen your craft. So in the beginning, you may be like, hey, yeah, this is Dominic Izzo. I'm sorry to interrupt dinner, and I was wondering if you have a minute to take a look at an opportunity I have. It may be for you. If not, great. No worries. But can we talk about it a little bit? You're going to go from that to, how are you? This is Dominic Izzo. Listen, I know it's been a long time since I've spoken to you. I need something from you. I'm actually purposely calling you. This is a business call, so there's an ask on this. I want it. I want to sell you. I want you as a part of my business. I do not know what you're doing. I've been a lazy and a horrible friend the last several years. I've shown no interest in your life, but you know what? Now I want something. So I want to know what you need. I want to have a conversation with you, kind of bridge the gap, because I do want something. I want to have a conversation, see how I could serve you, help you, build whatever you're doing with the network I have. I don't know if you need a plumber or a dentist or electrician or a marketer, but I want something from you. So right now I need to know what I could do for you first to show you that I'm willing to wind up bridging our relationship. You're going to find verbiage, right? And that's bridging a gap for people you haven't talked to in quite a long time, like your family. Hey, Cousin Lauren, no, I haven't talked to you in like 5 years. I hope you're doing well. I need something from you, and I'm asking something from you. And you may not feel like giving it to me, but it's very important to me. I know I've been a shitty cousin. I have not been around. I haven't helped your parents. I haven't helped you. But I want to bridge that gap, and I want to know what I could do to get you to help me. So first, how the hell are you? What's been going on? You need to start there. And a couple of different things with your friends and your family. And maybe it's going to bridge some relationships with you for that sake, not for business. Never for business. And you're going to be networking, because this is network marketing. So why not start to repair some damages you've done? It's a great reason to get the foot back in the door. Warm market, don't sell. Don't sell. Don't recruit. Ask them until you learn to tell them what you need, and turn that into a training facility. Your friends and family are going to watch you. They're going to judge you. They're going to shit all over what you're doing. They're going to make fun of you. And my God, it's going to be a real big skin thickening session. Hey, you're gonna go to Thanksgiving dinner, and your uncles go, hey, how's that little business you got? How's your little pyramid scam going? Awesome. How much money have you made? You know what? And always tell the truth. I make about $200 a month. Yeah, it's I spend $100 on product, so I'm really only making $100 a month. But I'm profiting. I'm breaking even, then I'm profiting $100. So it's going well. We'll see how I am in about 6 months. Have confidence. You're going to learn this is business, and you got to be tough in business. You have to be very prideful in what you do. You have to love what you do. You have to respect what you do, and that starts with being truthful. The friends and family, the warm market gives you the best opportunity on the planet to be truthful. Let's continue on before I get in cold marketing here.
For me, a prospect is someone who's potentially going to join my business. They're only potentially going to join the business once I've established if they're open in the first place.
And that's why you go into it. Hey, listen, I'm doing something. I need your help. I want something. Don't say, are you open? Don't ask questions. Cold market is going to be superior for that. You will learn how to lead your cold market after you've practiced with your warm market. Get used to not doing shit for maybe, say, 2 weeks, right? Give it a month maybe, where you come in and your upline's going, why haven't you talked to people? I'm not ready. I'm training. I'm preparing. If your upline is pressuring you, why haven't you got people on the phone with me? Why haven't you go right there. You go back to them. Why aren't you selling for me? You want me to succeed. You make money as I progress, right? Are you, with your funnel being filled, are you selling, introducing new clients to me, giving me the clients out of your funnel, placing them under me, which you're going to benefit over anyways, letting that client know, hey, listen, I'm selling you, I'm pitching you, but John is on my team, and we're building a network marketing team. You have full access to me, but I want to give you to John because you're going to be John's client because I want to have a relationship with you. We don't do that in network marketing. I do. And you know what? Corporate always says, well, it discourages the people underneath you from selling and learning how to do it on their own. Not if you're working with them. Not if you're doing it every step with them. My upline, I say this all the time. I used to get phone calls. Hey, so-and-so needs 3 orders for them to rank this month. Well, I'm working with somebody else. Well, so why don't you go get 3 orders? If they need 3 orders, what are you doing to show so-and-so who's under me, who's also under you, that benefits you, that you're there for them? 3 orders, it costs you nothing. That's 3 phone calls for people like you and me. I'm working on so-and-so. So when it comes down, this is why my team, I always have to restart, because people, you're asking them to give away to get, and they just don't understand that. There's a vision we don't have yet in network marketing that I want to change. I want the masses of people doing it for the people who just come in. And we'll talk about that as time goes on. Everyone's a prospect. There is no point in you speaking to somebody that you do not know as a cold market unless your intention is to gain their interest. And you need to go into every conversation. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Everybody is a prospect. Keep that in mind.
Because you can't close a door that's not open in the first place. So you have to go out there and find out who's open. So step number one is you need to go and find someone to talk to, a prospect. Whether it's a hot contact, a warm contact.
All right, so let's talk about cold contacts here. Cold contacts, I used to sit there and I did in the beginning, and I will never do it again. Social media has made it really easy to ruin the network marketing space by being lazy. I am not a fan. I am not a fan of sliding in the DMs to build rapport. Now, I was a police officer. And I was very good at my job. My job was to talk combative people into handcuffs and make them think it was a great idea giving up their freedom, and so there would be no resistance. As long as if we're not putting hands on somebody and they're going to jail very peacefully, we won the day. So that means I have to impose my will on people. So I talk about the imposition of will, right? You're going to impose your will. And that sounds forceful. Yes, you're leading. You're leading. What normal network marketing companies do is, or normal people in the industry, they'll talk about build rapport. Hey, Fraser, yeah, I was on your Instagram. I saw that you're into knitting, the cable knit sweaters for cats and booties. And that's awesome. How long you been doing that? I got a cat and it's a calico. And yeah, she likes to bat the bell in the middle of the night and keep me up. And then you turn 20. By the way, and you go the immediate other direction, right? Hey, listen, I got a great opportunity for you. No, you lost. You're in my DMs building a conversation. Now you want to sell me. That way did not work. I found immediate, lasting, respectable, effective results when I was up front. I would always go to the people I followed. This is what my steps are. Some of you have ever been following me, I do this. I will slide into someone's DM who is following me. So that's the door open, right? And it doesn't matter if you have 300 followers on Instagram. There's something called Metcalfe's Law, which means that, let's just say for argument's sake, I've got 66,000 followers on Instagram. If I'm following you on Instagram and you have 333 followers, the concept is, no, you've got a network of 66,333 followers because the one person following you is me. I've got more people, and I've got all these people who have 1 million followers who are following me, 10,000 followers following me, 100,000 followers. So Metcalfe's Law is kind of like a different way of being able to look at, not be overwhelmed of follower shaming. I only have a few people following me. No, your network has more. And if you show that you're there to serve your network, there you go. So I'm going to show you the way that I did it and the way that I'm doing it now. Both are successful. I'm having better results now because of the position I'm in. So in the beginning, I used my authority. I would slide in Fraser's DMs and I would send him a text that was simply, Fraser, what's your profession? I would never say, Fraser, what do you do for work? Fraser, what do you do? Whatever. I use the words profession because I want to show respect. What are you a professional at? What do you do? I rarely ever got with cold marketing. What do you want to know for? What is this? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. When you slide into, especially members of the opposite sex, what do you do? Whatever. It looks like you're hitting on them. When you ask, male or female, doesn't make a difference. What is your profession? You are immediately establishing you have an interest in work. What do you do? Okay. From there, the response I usually used to get is, hey, I'm in construction. Hey, I own this. And hey, I'm in this kind of business. Hey, I'm in sales, whatever, blah. I would always, and number one, I have to go back. I always use their name because I want to show respect with everything. It's not, what's your profession? It's Fraser, what's your profession? So now you're seeing it's not just a copy and paste either. I am absolutely individualizing everyone and taking the necessary time. If you send out 50 of these a day, which I've done, and then 10 people get back to you, now you're lost in the mix of, oh my God, I got to find this one, and then this one. You have to take this far more personalized. More quality, less volume. And your upline is going to hate that, but you will improve as time goes on. Fraser, what's your profession? Fraser sends back what his profession is. I own a company that distributes this product for this service and this. And I would then take a voice note. I would use the voice note because I want them to hear me. And I would say something along lines of outstanding. I appreciate the follow. I saw that you followed me. I looked at your content. I'm always looking to find out what those who support me do. I am in sales. I would love an opportunity to pitch what I do. I want your business. Anytime I slide in somebody's DMs, it's always for business. So get me a day and a time where I could tell you what I do, because I also want to hear more about your business. That's what I always did. I'm not asking, hey, if I send you a video, will you watch it? Hey, are you open for an opportunity? Get me your time and your availability. Send me your phone number. I want to have a conversation with you. I want to know how I can get your business. I don't ask like questions of openness. My questions are never open. Hey, Fraser, are you interested in hearing an opportunity? No, I'm not. Awesome. And I'm not a pussy either. Hey, Fraser, I got an opportunity I think would be great for you. If you're not interested, no worries. Don't worry at all. I'll talk to you later on. I'm not taking it off the table. I'm not. And always, there's every manageable aspect of an objection. Hey, listen, I'm not interested right now, because what normally happens is when you send a voice note, they send a voice note back. And all of a sudden you get to hear what they're like, and now you're establishing a business connection. Hey, Dominic, I heard what you said. Listen, at this time, I'm really not interested in buying anything. I appreciate your time. You know how often people don't respond back? Quite often. Fraser, I appreciate that. I'm going to follow up with you. I would love your business in the future. Whatever you need from me, let me know. And hey, let's stay in touch. I appreciate that. Don't pressure. Don't pressure. It's very simple. How I do it now, same thing. Fraser, what's your business? And he'll come back and say, hey, I sell tripods for new tripods for people who can go into the gym and film up all their content and whatnot. Excellent. What can I do to help your business grow? Just right there with a voice note. And then I wait for an answer. And then you'd be surprised. People who have businesses, they don't know how to answer. Everybody has a business in today's day and age. They don't know how to answer. It blows me away. I can't tell you even more how many times I would say, hey, listen, do you want me to share your product on my Instagram stories? I've got a podcast Monday through Friday, reaches X amount of people for an audience. Would you like to come on for an interview? We could talk about your product. I could do a live read for your product. It's on me. What can I do to help your business grow? I will tell you from that position, you intimidate most people, but they also see a little bit of like, oh my gosh, and they start following your stuff more. So the problem with cold market that most of you are going to do is you're going to look weak, and you can't do that. You're looking to lead. You're looking to impose your will, but it's also, you're not forcing it on them. You're imposing, hey, Fraser, I want to help your business grow. And when they say, why? I have ulterior motives. I'm looking to sell you later on, but there's no point in me pitching you my business unless I can show I could do something for you first. Now, if we're going to do that whole bullshit lie of building relationships, and I love you and I appreciate you. If you ever say I love you in network marketing, get out. Get out. It's something that they do to manipulate women in this business space to have more women stay and progress. And we attack women like crazy in the MLM space because those that they go after are weak and they're needy and they're not getting attention at home, or maybe they're housewives, so they're not having the same type of social interaction that their husbands have at work. And it's all the same. Prey on weak women who are vulnerable in the network marketing space. Now, don't lie. Serve them. Hey, listen, Susie, I just saw that you're selling hair care product online, even if she's in a competitive network marketing company. What can I do to help you grow? Can I post your stuff on my stories? Never expect anything in return. She's not going to share your stuff. She's not going to remember you did anything for her. You have to remember everything is practice as you go forward. So when it comes to warm market, practice. Cold market, practice. Don't ask open questions. Watch your tonality. There's a difference between, hey, Fraser, yeah, I saw that you sell, Zippo lighters for cigar smokers, and you're trying to reconquer the market. And well, that's awesome. Can I do anything? Fraser, I saw that you sell Zippo markers, Zippo lighters, and you're trying to reclaim the cigar industry with that. Tell them that butane does not taste bad for your cigars. Tell me what I could do to help. How can I help you? What do you need to help your business grow? And people are going to go, I go, no, this is not for free. I actually want to pitch you later on. I'm going to try to get your business later, but right now I want to show that I can help you grow yours. The more you serve your cold market, the more you will wind up being remembered later on. Not in the beginning. You're not going to get everybody, but that is a very successful way for me to get people to listen to me after I've served them. If you've built up some kind of network, which you have, remember, every single network marketing company has a memory jogger. Who do you know that's a dentist? Who do you know that's into car sales? Who do you know that's a teacher? Because they all want you to say your product can go for everyone. They just gave you your network. The memory jogger is not for you to sell. It's for you to serve. Hey, Fraser, saw that you wound up, you sell coffee mugs. Awesome. Fraser may not need coffee mug sales. Fraser might be like, man, I've got a sump pump that's backing up. I don't know what to do with it. All right, I'm in Illinois. I know a plumber. Let me find that plumber, see if he's got anybody in Ohio who he knows he can send out to your place. The memory jogger is there for you to serve, not for you to sell. In position of will, cold market, tell them what you want and serve them first. Again, 708-982-0974. Get a hold of me. I'll talk more with that about you. Let's go to this one.
So here's what I would say, and I mentioned this in my book, I Dare You. I'll leave the link to the book down below in the description. Hey Bob, just curious.
I want to back up when he talked about the psychology of taking things off the table. I think it was here.
So, step one is you need to make that person a friend, right? You need to go and ask that person, obviously if they're...
No, do not make anyone a friend in this business. When you make them a friend in this business, now they're in a position to take it emotionally and personally when you don't give them all the time that they think they're entitled to when they're doing nothing. Well, hey, you recruited me. You had me spend $500 on this package and you can't even return a call? What are you going to say? Yeah, that's because I recruited you 2 months ago and you have ditched every one of my calls. Now, all of a sudden, there you go. There's that friendship. If you leverage friendship to get into this business, you don't belong in this business. Don't do that. He does talk about, and I'm not going to back up, he does talk about putting it on the table to take it away. Don't do that. Who should anybody respect you? That's manipulation. We're not in this to manipulate people. I'm not looking to take an opportunity on the table and walk it away. That comes with the closing aspect. I'll walk away from the table. The strongest negotiating position is being able to walk away and mean it. Hey, listen, I appreciate your time. We're not going to do business together. I've walked away from people I'm trying to close who try to sit there and sell me and say, well, why should I do this? Why should I do that? Why should I do this? Hey, listen, I appreciate you. You wouldn't be a good fit for my team. Well, why? Because I will not invest with you with your attitude. Walk away. I'm not doing that to sit there and say, hey, wait a second, I want to get them psychologically coming back to me. No, I'm being dead serious. If you're going to take something away, you take it away. Do not do it to manipulate.
The book down below in the description. Hey Bob, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing way to make some extra money on social media? No worries if not, I just thought I would ask.
Hey Bob, listen, I'm in this business and I'm responsible for X amount of sales this year, and I want to be the top of my company. I want to pitch you. I want to close you. I need sales. I want to get on your schedule. I want to be able to pitch you, show you what I do, have a conversation with you, gain your business, and sell you. But I want to know what I could do for you first, right? That's the caveat. So unlike him, let's hear again what he said, because there's always a pivot in their conversation.
Open to checking out some more information on a game-changing way to make some extra money on social media. No worries if not, I just thought I would ask.
That's the pivot. No worries if not, right? You can't leave it. You can't leave it when you go, hey, Bob, are you open to an opportunity, a game-changing way to make money on social media? No, I'm not, dude. Awesome. Hey, Bob, listen, I train people how to use their social media to make money. I need clients. I need prospects. I need sales. I want to pitch you. I want your business. You can leave it at that. He who talks first dies first, because you just try to close him right there to get him on the phone call, right? You can leave it right as that. I've done that many times. I want your business. Give me a time. I want to be able to have a conversation with you. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait. I like the pivot instead of going, no worries if you're not. Go, but there's my pivot. It's a sharp pivot. It's a juke. This direction, stop this direction. But I want to know what I could do for you first. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what your business is. Tell me what you're trying to solve at home. How can I help you first? That, for me, is the direction I go in network marketing. And what I want to do, I want to serve first. I do not agree with these tactics anymore.
Or it could be, hey Mary, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on a great way to make some extra income using social media?
No, I'm not curious about Mary. Mary, hey, listen, I want your business. This is what I do. This is what I want to teach people to do, and this is how I do it. I want to have a conversation with you. I want to show you it. You might not be. You want to do a pivot on this. You might not be interested, but guarantee you know someone who is. I looked at your friends list. I want to connect with these people. Tell me how I can get you to connect me with them. What do you need, guys? Get to learn two questions. The only two questions you really should ask. What do you need? And what can I do for you? Get to start putting those in your arsenal. It's going to change stuff. Let's move on to his next tenant here.
Now, if Mary feels that she needs me more than I need her,
yeah, this is the point.
Now, psychologically,
this is the point. Listen to this. This is a manipulation tactic. Stop using.
If not, no worries. Now, Mary's saying, what do you mean, if not, no worries? Like, now, if Mary feels that she needs me more than I need her, now psychologically, oh, hang on a minute, this is a different conversation.
Yeah, this is how you build an army. This is how you build a huge team in network marketing, and then 75, 80% of them drop off while the other 25 or 20% of them do nothing, and those 80% become the ones in the anti-MLM comment section MFing you for how you scammed and manipulated and betrayed them, and they're going to be talking about how bad network marketing was forever because you got them in on false pretenses. Your mindset was to manipulate them in the beginning instead of serving them. We're going to talk all the time about, and all these big leaders keep saying, well, this is a relationship building. This is a relationship business. Last time I checked, relationships serve. Now, I'm in an extremely healthy relationship, and my girlfriend and I, I'm not worried about what she's going to do for me. I know exactly what she's going to do for me all the time. You want to know why? Because while I'm always doing shit for her, she's doing shit for me. It's how we've had several conversations about this, how over the last year we've been like, dude, why are we so damn good? It's because neither one of us are thinking, what can I get out of this? It's like, I'm going to give. And the other one, because they value it, they give back. Same thing. So if we're doing this in network marketing, why are we not going? What can I do for you? What do you need? Don't manipulate. That's how you turn people into anti-MLM supporters and content creators. Let's continue.
You need to have a leader video, a video that a leader's created, or
I'm tired of this. Stop with the videos. Take your time to treat every person like they are a high ticket sale, even though you're selling them a bottle of goddamn shampoo. Stop it. Because this skill set could lead to something more later on, something greater. Maybe you go into the high ticket sales after you've mastered this. But why are you treating, I had somebody in the comment section talking about, well, the network marketing markups or prices are so marked up. That's subjective. I drive an Acura, and the Acura, which is basically a Honda, same damn car. I paid 10 grand more for it than I would have for a Honda. Why? Because I saw value in it. Because the person who sold it to me sold me on the value of the car. He was a phenomenal salesman. Didn't pressure me. Didn't flash me and this and that. Talked about, I know you're looking for transportation, not a car. This, and then he gave me the features and that compared. I'm like, I want the Acura. I was sold. Same thing. Stop doing these marketing mass videos. These cookie cutters. I don't like cookie cutter crap. If you're going to treat this business, discipline, take the time. If you have 50 prospects, that means you have 50 individual calls to make. You want to make a video? Every time you pick that phone up, it should be starting off with, hey, Fraser, how are you? Listen, I got your message. This is what I'm. It's not copy and paste and put it in there. Where's the personalization? Show that you give a shit about the people you're trying to sell and recruit. I disagree with this. It's meant for volume. Volume is disaster. Everybody who's bigger up in network marketing has heard me talk about this, and they have a knee-jerk reaction and go, well, no. And then they're like, well, wait a second. This does solve a lot of problems. Yeah, the turnover. This solves the turnover in network marketing. Stop mass recruiting, mass selling, individual, more attention. Jerry Maguire had it right, guys. I mean, for the love of God, it's 23 years later. And, oh my God, no, that movie was 1996. It's a lot longer. It's 30 years later, 29 years later. All right, let's continue. No personal videos. Be personal yourself. Let's see what else he's got. Just one more point.
Questions. Is there anything, what did you like best about the video?
I hate this
technique.
Talk
about that. Is there anything else you need to know right now in order to get started today?
I hate that bullshit question. Hey, listen, you saw a video, you sent somebody a 5-minute video, followed up with them, this and that, and hey, all right, so is there anything you need to get started today? I hate that because now the person on the other end is trying to be nice to you. They're not thinking about selling the product. There's how I do it. If you're interested in my business, now our company, they have great product videos. I will talk about it, but I'll always say, listen, I know the product, but the company knows it better. Not to mention the fact that the video they filmed is more appealing than you just listening to me. You're actually going to see some testimonies on it. I'm going to send you the video when I follow up. All right, hey, talk to me about the video. Keep in mind, I'm trying to sell you. So number one, if the video didn't appeal to you, you don't have to be nice. You don't have to sit there and worry about hurting my feelings. If you're not interested in buying my product, I completely respect your time. It's not going to take away what I want to do for you. So if you need something, let me know. Don't waste your time. Give them the option and go, oh my God, wow. Thank you for being that way. If it's going to be, I liked it or whatever, excellent. Listen, I want your business. I want to enroll you today. I want you to get your information. I'm going to put you in because I want to navigate. You're my client. You're not my customer. Give me your information, all of the stuff I'm going to need. I'm going to tell you what I need, and then I'm going to put your order in today. Let's do that now. If you're going to do the leadership close, do it like that. Do it like that. And always you have to be offering something. Even in that concept of you're my client, not my customer, you have to be willing to back that up. You know, how often are you going to follow up? This is a business that you want your repeat customers giving you referrals for. So how far are you going to go personal attention versus automated? The automated funnel filling bullshit has killed our business, and it's created the idiots out there who do the anti-MLM content, who have no idea what they're talking about, and literally just do this. They take people's contents and they shit all over it, thinking they're doing the world a favor because they're tapping in to the emotions of people that were manipulated by people who just didn't know what they were doing. It's sales. Tell them what they want. Tell them what you want. Be upfront and find out what you can serve. I disagree with his method. So no, Fraser's method is antiquated. It's not the method of how integrity will be built with network marketing. Stop thinking volume, start thinking individual, and that individual will grow. There is time to go volume. There is time to do big Zoom calls, and there's time to wind up having 100 people on a call and hope 10 buy. When you know exactly what you are doing. When you can master an audience of people in front of you without having to turn over to Jane or John from my upline and talk about it. When you are ready to fill a room of people at a hotel conference room and every seat is full, and you can take the time to answer every single question, and you can handle every single objection out there and be satisfied with the ones that are still not going to wind up buying or being recruited, and you can make it look like that's a victory, then you start going and you do the Zooms and you do the conference rooms. You'll know when that is. You'll know. It's so easy. You get the person who's objecting 10 times. Well, it's a pyramid scam, and you've answered that a million times. Well, then I got to reorder. Why is the cost markup different? And you've answered. There's times you go, listen, hey, I appreciate this. The business is not for you. No offense. I appreciate your questions. You were asking valid. I've answered them all. I will not do business with you. I respect your time. Awesome. You're more than welcome to say, listen to the rest of the presentation, but you're not somebody that I would ever do business with. There are so many positive ways of knowing the ins and the outs of this industry to apply it everywhere, as long as you are confident, you are an expert in this industry, that in your business, that requires you spending a lot of time talking to people, getting those questions and those objections, and they're going, well, what? You're not going to learn the answers unless you have objections, and you screw them up. Well, it's a pyramid scam. Well, it's Well, it's not a pyramid scam, and you got to get 2 people, and versus, I hear you're in a pyramid scam. Hey, I appreciate that. I hear that all the time. There is a difference between pyramid scam and pyramid scheme. There is no scam in this. A scam means that you're going to exchange money for no product or service. That's the definition of a literal pyramid scam. You're going to give me $200 and then go out and get 200 people, and every week they're going to get 200. No product or service is exchanged. This is a scheme. It's a literal plan. The definition of scheme is plan, is structure. It is what it is, and it's the shape of a pyramid. Okay, I'm sorry I can't help you. I was a cop. I had chief, I had deputy chief, I had commanders, I had patrol officers. We were a pyramid itself. I don't know what more to tell you. Everything is a pyramid in the United States when it comes down to business. Would you like to continue this conversation with me? I'm exchanging product with money for you. And we're in the design system where I'm the head of a bunch of people who are underneath me, and it goes on to infinity. What more would you like to know? You're going to have these answers, and they're going to keep going and going and going the more you have questions that are objected to you. So, long-winded, don't do it his way. This is my opinion. Watch the video several times. I have more videos on these subjects. I have cold market videos. I have warm market videos. Tell people what you want. Never, ever lie. Don't be afraid to screw up in these conversations, and always act with the best interest of serving other people if you want them in their business. Because you know what? It's just going to take one person who was like, man, no, I don't want your product, but holy shit, I appreciate you being respectful. And they're going to remember you. And that's going to have you have the confidence to go on, right? Volume, speed, all that stuff has purpose in time. And when you're doing it for the people who are underneath you. Other than that, 708-982-0974 or bowlofmlm@gmail.com. If I could do anything for you, let me know. Like the video, comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video.